Well, the Squonk has uploaded some Rush signals for us, and we go into the Wayback Machine, the time machine, and find ourselves way back when the band played Countdown Live and Chemistry Live. Now, did anybody catch the part where Geddy Lee says elemental telepathy twice instead of saying elemental empathy? Shame on him. I'm Geddy Lee and I will sing what I want. Always go back to South Park in my mind when I hear a little slip up from the Time Meisters. These guys, they don't keep great timing, they keep impeccable timing. And the thing is that when you play live and you're such a band that has that telepathy between the three of them, because that song, Chemistry, to me is, and they wrote the words, all three of them, together, and that is so definitive of what Rush means to me. It's an amalgamation, just like that symbol that they use in Clockwork Angels now. It's a symbol of their homogeneity, and the way they work together is just spectacular. To hear a concert that you go to, and what is the current albums out by Rush at the time of that concert? They had Signals, they had Moving Pictures, and they had Permanent Waves. So you're hearing Spirited Radio, and it's great because this is just the last few years. Rush were at the ninth studio album mark in their history, and two live albums had been recorded already. And for them, all the world was a stage. They worked so tirelessly straight through from 74 to all the way into the 90s that they started to ask themselves, where would we rather be? You can understand that because they're just such monstrous musicians, all three of them, and to see the onstage camaraderie in person between Alex and Geddy is the key to understanding Rush. And the thing is that they didn't want to be rock stars. They wanted to be successful, good musicians who, year in and year out, could create songs. And Signals is an immense album. I remember expecting to hear a change when it came on the radio because what we were starting to hear in the tri-state area was Venom and the dirt being digged in the ground, and it was getting awfully grungy and crusty and very heavy. And then there was Rush. And at the same time, bands like Yes and Kansas, well, Christ, 1982 was not exactly a high point for any of the names in Prague, except for Yes. They had gone they had gone so far into commerciality, away from what they had done. Rush was still straddling the cult status of the heavy metal, progressive metal that they had created, because they, unlike their European contemporaries, don't have that inborn thing like Genesis have, where they have the classical music in their bloodstream and it just pours out in their prog music. Not so with these Canadian boys. And it's amazing that Kiss and Rush toured together, seeing the egos of Kiss, and then seeing the guys in Rush. And I think that Signals, the ninth studio album, It's quite something. And to be captured as in music in the abstract, the whole show. I mean, come to think of it, look at your Exit Stage Left album. Is Limelight on there? No. You guys out there today, when you get albums and DVDs, you want it all. You want every song, you want everything. You know what? We took what we could get back then. And certainly, we didn't turn on the radio and expect to hear Rush. Not prior to 1980. Okay, 1982, New World Man. And you know what? We were like, yeah, okay. We like what we hear on the radio. But you know what? They're not going to play the real Rush. They're not going to play 2112. And it's so great to be a part of this whole experience. So here's the Tri-State Rush Brigade kicking it off. Now we gotta face